Hello lovelies, my name is Nikima and we are Spainhomes. We are back, continuing our tour of all of those amazing towns and cities in Spain that you might want to get to know better. We have landed today in the historical city of Cartagena. This city is the second largest municipality in Spain and also its sixth largest city. This is an amazing historical city that we're going to explore, unravel and find out how a place that inhabited 5 different civilizations and has spanned over 1.3 million years actually is today. So let's go! Stood here in the centre of this impressive structure, I am stood in the Roman theatre. This theatre was built between the 5th and the 1st BCE by the Emperor Augustus during the Roman Empire's reign right here in Cartagena. And so what was really impressive about this building was it came into the archaeological period here in Cartagena, in which it actually wasn't discovered until the 16th century. What was amazing as well is as you explore it, you get to see the impressive engineering and construction that was done by the Romans when they were building this particular theatre. The theatre itself actually has a capacity for 7,000 spectators and has been divided into various stalls. You can see that there were various stairwells and areas going up that were divided also based on social hierarchy. What's really interesting is that as excavation has been, well, continuing even up to the present day, they have actually discovered other homes and houses and interesting functional rooms that go not just beyond this wall, but even underground. And so the excavation will continue. What is really impressive though is that you find that this, alongside the church, La Iglesia de Santa María de la Vieja, combined together make a very interesting juxtaposition of the layers of history that have passed through Cartagena. And so therefore you can see right there in the middle where I was is the cavea where the stage was. And I can imagine all of the amazing things that would happen inside this very space. As you go into the museum, which is also part of the Roman theatre now, you can explore and see the ancient artefacts and furniture and marble stone structures and limestone structures that they use to decorate and adorn this very theatre. In the centre of the city's historical district, overlooking the town hall, is this beautiful square where you get to not only discover and enjoy in the neighbouring streets some of the most historical monuments of Cartagena, but you're also very, very close to its port. This naval seaport has been fundamental in its history since the 16th century and continues to be an important and integral part of the culture and economic status of the country today. It has an incredibly large naval shipyard and it is also home to one of its very, very established Spanish military bases. This is Calle de Carmen. a beautiful street that it has been literally lined with the most historical and beautiful buildings, all from the 19th and the 20th century, which was a time in which Cartagena had, well, a very good time with the mining and also with the maritime history. And so what you find if you come along this street is it actually connects to other important parts of the city. But not just that, you also find that you can actually appreciate and enjoy buildings along this entire stretch that give you an architectural flavour of neoclassic, Gothic, Baroque, Art Nouveau, and so much more. Now, today, it is pretty much the shopping district, pedestrianised with beautiful tiled flooring throughout. It makes it easily accessible for anyone that's wanting to do some shopping, look at artisan products, right through to high street shops. But don't forget, when you come along this street, everybody, do look up, because the buildings are sublime. This is the church, or La Iglesia, Santa Maria de la Vieja. It is a landmark and also a very prominent symbol of the city of Cartagena. Right here, you're in the church that was built at approximately sometime in the 13th century, and over the years has been restored and also built upon and reconstructed after a lot of it was actually ruined around the Spanish Civil War back in the 1936 until 1939. If you were to come to this particular site and explore it, you will find that there are remains of the old church. You will find columns, and also right next to it, the Roman temple, or should I say the Roman theatre, which is actually a place that shows the multifaceted layering of the history of this city. I actually really love and enjoy walking around various architectural monuments that give you a real essence of what the city was about, and a civilization of people that obviously changed so much throughout time. It's really quite interesting to see how this building was in the centre of it all. This scenic spot is the port of Cartagena. Being used since 227 BCE, this port is fantastic in the sense that it's not only got the scenic beauty of it being within a bay and surrounded by mountains, which would have fortified it back in historical times, but also now against the weather, but it's actually also quite splendid and beautiful. What you find in this particular port as well is you've got cruise ships coming in, you've got commercial ships coming in, and you've also got people mooring with private yachts too. This particular location, what I like about it also, is you're also overlooking various areas of interest. So you have the Naval Museum, which is close by, also the university building, which is also known as the Polytechnic, well worth checking out because it's so beautiful. And as you can see, plenty of people are walking around here and looking at the most beautiful and impressive boats all the while. Bouncing about on this beautiful stretch of Mediterranean Sea gives you a great idea as to how the maritime and naval history here in Cartagena has been an integral part of their culture and their history for thousands of years. After all, the Carthaginians, the Iberians, the Romans and the Greeks all fought, including the Moors and the Christians, over this very same port that is being used today for commercial, touristic and also cruise ships. What you will find as well is quite interesting is the sheer immense size and structure of some of these ships that you see occupy this particular territory. I'm really quite amazed. But you also get to enjoy the sun, the lovely surroundings and just get to soak up really what is, well, part of Cartagena. I hope that you've really enjoyed the little explore that we've had today in Cartagena. I have so enjoyed it. There is so much history, culture, gastronomy and much more to explore and discover about this city. And in this video I could never ever possibly cover it all. But please do come, visit, explore, discover all the wonderful sights that I did and more. So I'm going to say goodbye for now, but before I do, don't forget to hit like and also subscribe. My name is Nakima, it was lovely to see you and we'll see you next time. Hasta pronto!